It is opening day of the first rifle season for elk in Colorado. Garth, his daughter, and I came up here, packed in on the mules about 6 miles, and I convinced him to take the Roamin Home tent, which has made things way nicer. But this is a pretty unique wall tent. Figured I'd show you guys around real quick. Garth, this is your first time staying in this tent, right?
Yep.
What are your thoughts?
Actually performs pretty well. Like I was a little skeptical once you got it set up, and I was like, what the hell's up with them walls? Because they're short and kind of, but actually that's about par. Like the cool thing is it was able to pack it on one mule. So put the tent on one side, poles on the other, and then put that stove in the center. It actually worked out pretty well. But the design's actually pretty cool. Honestly, like it's in the center. All your wall tents, I've stayed in tons of wall tents. All your wall tents, you've got that stove all the way on the end, and so you've got a guy over in the corner that's just freezing his butt off, and the one next to the stove's melting. So this one's in the center. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I mean, you don't really need that extra pitch and all that extra area. It makes sense, that kind of TP-esque design. So I'm liking it. The only thing I wish I'd have brought in is cots. Then I could have saved some damn room. But
yeah, it's kind of a mess.
I mean, honestly, like it's pretty dang handy. I'm impressed.
I feel like I'm 6 foot and I'm hitting right here, but I'm only 3 feet away from the wall. I feel like I've never been too short in this tent.
Well, and the fact is you're sleeping. You know what I mean? That's your sleeping area.
True.
I mean, you could fit more than just, if you had to, you could probably fit 4 or 5 in here comfortably. I mean, we've got,
yeah, we got a whole kitchen.
Yeah, we got a kitchen set up. We're all sleeping on the floor. We've got our gear laying around. I mean, I'm sold. It's legit. I like it.
I feel like this central heat too. That's, like you were saying, that's something that you don't normally see.
Not in wall tents.
But you've got all of this stovepipe heating the tent instead of just going straight out and dumping all your heat.
Yep.
And then they do stuff like put little eyelets on every single spot, which just makes everything handy. And some lights there. Mesh floor too. That's something.
That, I was a little skeptical. I was like, what, a mesh floor? The more and more I'm around, the more I'm like, that is perfect, because I run tarp floors on all my other wall tents. They just get dirty and dusty, and you're constantly, you gotta sweep them out. It's like the dust falls through, but you still have the comfort of the floor. It just makes me wonder why I didn't think of that. But they did.
They did.
And I'm dang glad, because I'm a believer. I love it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's nice.
Me too. And then on the outside, well, I guess this door opens. It's got 2 zippers, so you can unzip it there too. And then just clip that whole door open. It works well. It sets up a little differently. I think it takes about a half hour to set up, but if you can see, there's no real structure. You just have these vertical posts on each spot, and then you set the center pole up last, and then you use these guy lines to tension it out. So you do need good ground if you want to set up this tent. You just got to be able to get a bunch of stakes in. But little details, I don't know, nice tensioners here. All the hardware is pretty solid. You're not putting too much pressure on these eyelets or anything, and they're folded over twice, so it's all double stitched. Probably not going to come apart. We've used this tent for a 1.5 years now. Let's see if we can pull. Maybe we'll try this one. Yeah. So they put chain on the end of these so that you can't lose your stake, because you got to pull it out if you want to get that rope off of it. Stakes are all got a little twist in them so they can come out if you twist them. I mean, just details like that I feel like make everything nice. Stove jack has got a cover. stovepipe sticks out right in the center, so if there's trees around, typically it's not a problem. I mean, the biggest difference is really that you don't have a solid structure, but that allows you to pack it a lot lighter. These bags are about 55 pounds a piece. So like Garth said, put one on either side of a mule, stove on top, you're good to go. And in terms of wind, we've had it in about 30-mile-an-hour wind, and it did good. As long as your stakes are in good, then it won't be an issue. But yeah, if anyone is watching this video is looking for a good tent and there's a chance that they're going to be packing it in on horses, this is for sure the way to go. Here we go. The old Roamin Home Nomad. So we do sell these on gearful.com. Go over to our website, get one ordered. You will not regret it. I think the whole package comes with the floor, the stove, wall tent, and all the guy lines and everything you need. So
No beer.
It came with the stove.
It does not come with beer.
it's not come with beer, but mule hunts do.
Mule hunts do. 100% they do.
But yeah, seriously, if you're looking for a wall tent, we've been loving this one. So check it out, gearful.com. To mention two things that I think are pretty neat. Number one is that when you're folding it up, they put some little brass rivets right here so that you know exactly the distance that your fold needs to be to fit this back in the bag. Number two is they made this bag big enough that if you need to put away your tent in a hurry because it's raining or something, you just want to get out of there, you can literally just shove it in there. You don't need to fold it nice, but pretty easy to set up, take down. What do you think, Sam?
I
Good.
like it.
Good enough?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get out of here.